What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon in the crypto universe. Today is December 30th, Thursday, and again, we are going to be talking about Decimated and the DIO token. And I'm feeling so bullish on this coin that we're going to be doing a technical analysis, and we're also going to be comparing the DIO token with other top Solana blockchain games in the Solana ecosystem. Now, before we begin and before we dive deep, be sure to smash up that like button and subscribe to the channel. Your support has helped so much with this channel, and I love sharing these hidden gems and other trading tips. And don't forget, guys, be sure to join our Patreon page if you haven't, and let's dive deep into it. So here we go. So with Decimated, I wanted to show you a few things about this game that I think is happening and why Q1 and Q2 of 2022 is looking quite bullish for this game. So I wanted to share with you guys the marketplace first with the Decimated. If you haven't already, this is something that I just wanted to share with you real quick, which is the marketplace is going to go live pretty soon. They're going to announce it on their Twitter page. But when you go to their designs and everything, it's just looking like it's a bit of Star Atlas mixed with a lot of different sci-fi games out there. And it's just really cool. You can interact with it, but be sure to add yourself to the wish list and stay tuned, because obviously these things are going to be selling. Who knows if you can get it at a good price, but there are limited numbers of these different chips. So I just want to share that with you guys real quick. So be sure to check out their marketplace up here at the top. Now let's go ahead and get right into it, because there's a lot to cover. So we already know that the Decimated token right now is currently trading around 49 cents. And if you're on Raydium, some of you are seeing it at 59 cents. So there's a little bit of a price difference there. But I want to show you that the market cap is only 23 million. That's actually quite fairly low. Now it's ranked at 803 out of the whole coin market cap. And just looking at the chart, you can tell that there was a huge sell-off event that happened with people who participate in the IDO or seed investors taking their profit as well. Again, there are many different investors spawning from 2018 until now, so most of them have already taken their profit, and we may have seen a bottom here at around 43 cents. Now, could it continue to bottom out? I wouldn't be against it. It could happen, but again, I just want to stress to you guys how crazy it is that it went from 5 cents to 63 cents, and now it's down to 43 cents. It didn't even hit the dollar range. And no, another thing is that it's only listed on Huobi Global in terms of its initial launch, and it is available on Raydium, which I will show you a trick in the very end of how to acquire this token. Now, the trading volume that's been happening is around 2 million, so that's going in and out of the market. And we're going to compare it to its pretty much IDO launches on different platforms. So we have one on Huobi Global. They sold it for 5 cents, and they raised around 300,000. And Decimated on Firestarter raised around 500,000, and they also sold it for 5 cents as well. And if you want to know where this information is at, feel free to go to Crypto Rank, and you'll look into past IDO, IEOs, and ICOs. This gives you a little bit of a breakdown, and this is based on the date that each token is released. So obviously they've raised enough money, but it's not a ton. Now, when we go to the next slide, you'll see that in the past, we've had different coins reach new interest and new all-time highs. So let's go ahead and look at MBS token, which is a really highly interested token in the Solana community. And MBS is for Monkey Ball. Now, their initial market cap was 1.68 million. And then another token was Seawar, another highly anticipated mobile gaming that was built on the Solana blockchain. They had said that they had raised 145 million. Now these numbers are no longer the same. Now that's how much money they raised. So let's go ahead and dive deep into the first token, which is Monkey Ball. Now Monkey Ball right now is at $2.09. And if you're on my Patreon page, you'll know that we bought it right here around $1.40. So right now, this market cap for this game is 52 million. And we do remember that with Decimated, it was around 23 million. Now, let me share with you something. Monkey Ball isn't completed yet. The Decimated token's actually been in beta stage since 2018, so they've had a lot of time to develop their game. And as you've seen in my previous videos, which you'll see in the upper right-hand side, there's a link to those videos. You can watch that, feel free. But those videos have shown that people have already started playing a long time ago, that the beta stage is almost getting close to its release, which is hopefully by this year. But this type of game is a AAA game. MBS is a game that you can either play on your phone or on a PC or hopefully a MacBook as well, or at least Apple computers. But Monkey Ball is not yet announced its release date, and so I think that's really interesting. Now, the market cap on Monkey Ball is 2 billion, right? The fully diluted market cap. So that's, you know, how they evaluate the worth of this token. Now with Decimated, it hasn't even listed that, but I'm not surprised if this were to reach in the either 500 million, 300 million, or even the 1 billions if that were the case in terms of its valuation. Now I want to show you the Monkey Ball chart, and the Monkey Ball chart did show that, and this is something that you need to do, which is if you go into tradingview.com, you'll actually see the exact price of how high Monkey Ball did go. Because we understand that Monkey Ball did reach into the millions, but it's not reflected in the price. Well, it's because when it first initially launched, it reached as high as $3.95. So it's almost like $4. And so right now it did do a sell-off, and it's been kind of trading sideways in an ascending triangle. So for any of those Monkey Ball holders, this does look like you can either break to the upside or downside. So just keep that in mind. And this is the daily chart that we're looking at. So that's something I want to share with you. So what's a second coin that I want to compare Decimated to? Well, that is CryoWar. CryoWar is also another Solana-based blockchain game. Now, right now, its market cap is at 81 million. Again, these are all way higher than the Decimated market cap, so keep that in mind. Now, they have 1 billion tokens, just like Decimated, but overall chart, they've been kind of just trading sideways in a consolidation, right? And keep in mind that most of these games are listed on multiple platforms. So as you can tell, CWAR is located on KuCoin, Gate.io, Bybit, Raydium. You can get it there. But let's look at MBS. MBS, down below, is located in FTX, Raydium, Serum, Bitfinex. There's so much of that token listed everywhere. But if we look on Decimated, Decimated is only listed on Huobi Global and is listed on Raydium. So we haven't really even reached the full potential of this Decimated token reaching multiple markets because, again, this token just launched. And so I want to compare the CWAR chart, which is, if you notice, CWAR actually went as high as $22 just probably within like seconds. And right when the token launched, it did a sell-off. And you can kind of tell that in this trend in the daily chart. Now, this one's kind of, you know, a wedge that it's kind of trading sideways. So right now I can't tell where this token is, but again, this video is not about CWAR. That can be for another time. The next one I want to compare Decimated to is Star Atlas, another Solana blockchain game. Now this is one of the more highly anticipated games and has almost the highest market cap out of all the Solana blockchain games. And this is because it's sci-fi and it's very similar to Decimated. But the problem is Star Atlas, even the founder has admitted that it's going to take a long time for this game to be ready. And they have over 36 billion tokens compared to Decimated's 1 billion token. So just think about that. Decimated is primed to explode, and I do believe it could catch up to Star Atlas at any moment. It could definitely reach the market cap of Star Atlas at any moment. And you already know that Star Atlas is almost listed everywhere. FTX, Gate.io, Raydium, Serum, and much, much more. So let's look at the chart of Star Atlas. And Star Atlas, unfortunately, on the daily chart, has been in a descending triangle, and really it has to break out at some certain point, and right now it's below the EMA ribbon. So obviously it has to go above the EMA ribbon to show some strength, but I think because you know, this game is so early in its development and obviously it has a long way to go, it could take up to 2 to 3 years for this game to really fully develop. Well, I would say I would rather put my funds into Decimated rather than Star Atlas, because Decimated has already been in their beta stage since 2018, and we're about to be in 2022. So let's go back to the Decimated chart. Now again, is this a good entry point? 49 cents. In my opinion, again, I'm not a financial advisor, this is just my own financial opinion, and everything in here is for financial entertainment. But in my opinion, I think even at 49 cents, even if it drops down to 25 cents, I'm going to be dollar cost averaging. And so for me, I think it's a good idea to at least have 1,000 tokens of Decimated. It doesn't cost an arm and a leg. Plus, if you have profits from, say, Monkey Ball, maybe it's good to allocate those funds into Decimated. I encouraged my Patreon members to invest around 140, and now we are moving those funds over to Decimated because there's just so much prime explosion for this coin itself. So I'm really bullish on that. So if we look at the DIO chart, right, when it's launched, it gained around 1,131% during its launch. So it went as high and is holding steady right here. But if I were to take this chart and go up to the highest peak of when possibly these seed investors did take their profit, or private investors back from 2018 took their profit, this is when the DIO token was actually originally on Ethereum and Polygon. It reached as high as 1,900%. So I think that's really interesting. And guess what? When I'm looking at this, there's not a huge buying sell pressure here. It seems like they are just trading sideways. I feel like this is a very healthy consolidation phase. And so I do think over time in Q1 or Q2, I can expect that this token is going to do quite well if the bull market for cryptocurrency does continue on its either consolidation phase or its bull market phase. Now, I can't predict what happens in the bear market, but I do encourage you guys to plan your enter and exit strategies. Now, with that said, I do want to show you how you can actually acquire this token because I think that's really important. So if you want to buy this token and you can't sign up on Huobi Global, well, we're going to do this on Raydium. Now, recently, Decimated has announced on their Twitter page that they have launched the DIO token on Raydium. And a lot of people are very confused because people have been trying to swap their Solana tokens or MBS tokens into DIO, but they can't do it. But here's the thing. When they say /USDT, that means that you have to buy it with USDT, no other coin. So that's the trick. So how do you go onto Raydium and buy this token? Well, along with that, Decimated shared a link right here on their Twitter page, which you should click, and it takes you to where the contract address is. So when you go to that website, it'll take you to this website, and this is the contract address. So you have to copy that address right here. And when you go to Raydium, you're going to make sure that you have USDT up here on the top tab. And on the bottom tab, you have to make sure you have DIO. But you probably won't find it in there. So you're going to have to paste that address, and that's where you'll find the token. And you select that address. And so up here, this is how you're able to swap. Make sure to connect your Phantom wallet. Make sure you have funds in there. But if you don't have USDT, you can swap your MBS token, Star Atlas. You can swap your Solana for USDT, no problem. Just make sure to approve of the slippage fee. And then you can buy that token of DIO, and you can buy it no problem. And that will appear in your Phantom wallet. And just know this, when it's in your Phantom wallet, it will show you how many tokens you have, but currently it won't show you the current price of it. And like I said earlier on in the video, some people have seen that this token is 10 cents more than when it's listed at on CoinMarketCap on Huobi Global. So right now, Huobi Global and CoinMarketCap listed at 49 cents, and for some reason, Raydium listed at 59 cents. Now, should you still buy it? I mean, I have been dollar cost averaging, and this is something that I feel is definitely worth it. So I hope that this knowledge and technical analysis help you understand why having 1,000 tokens could absolutely be workable for you, and why I think it could do really well. I definitely think it could be a huge competitor to Star Atlas. Again, sci-fi, post-apocalyptic. I mean, this is all the good juicy stuff. Again, watch those videos that I've posted recently about Decimated to show you why I'm bullish on Decimated. So guys, be sure to leave a comment down below. I know this video was a little bit long, but you guys are now more informed than ever. So leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on where you think the DIO token will go in terms of its market cap and also its price point. And are you bullish for Q1, Q2? And do you think having 1,000 tokens is a good amount, or do you want less? Or do you want more? Let me know. And also the IDO holders, if you got into this IDO on Huobi or on Firestarter, let me know if you are bullish. Are you selling? Are you holding? How do you feel about the token? Because right now, based on the chart, you guys are hodling right now. And it's because you see huge potential in this coin, and you're going to make massive profits. So guys, with that said, be sure to like that button and subscribe to the channel.
Thanks for watching Cryptolution. Register on our Patreon page for our insider training tips and more. And don't forget to click on the affiliates link below to receive sign-up bonuses and access the global crypto assets exchange. Invest safely, and we'll see you on the next episode of Cryptolution.